San Patricio?
Sí, downtown Chicago.
Oh, downtown Chicago. Su María.
Sí, chan.
Chan.
Salud.
Salud, salud.
María. Sí. Caro. María.
Next stop, Chinatown.
Maria on the pizza. Aquí. ¿Qué? Ah, bueno, bueno. Sí. Maria. What are you gonna watch movie? Which movie?
¿Cómo le hago?
¿Sí? Okay. Bueno. Okay, let's go. Vámonos.
Tower's 104 elevator cars. Your trip to the sky deck will only take about a minute. That means your elevator is traveling at a speed of more than 24 feet per second. 1,250 feet in the Empire State Building in New York. And now we're here, 103 stories up. Welcome to the top.
Muy feliz.
How did we go there? Every day.
¿Sí?
Sí. Pero mi amiga is waiting for 30 minutes for this.
¿Sí?
Sí, pero nosotros no era. Muy bien. Green. Pero this one is American. Sí,
Frijoles, ¿verdad?
Oh, es muy bonita. Oh, es muy Oh, sí.
Thanks for visiting the Sky Deck. We hope you enjoyed your time at the top and the best view of Chicago and beyond. The 1,450-foot tower has been a Chicago landmark and an American icon since it was completed in 1973.
Sí.
Pictures right at the second desk.
Cute.
Also, now any photos from today, we read on the other side of the storage space, so you're free to
Sí, bueno, ¿no? Sí. Or maybe this one?
I think this one looks better because the cap.
Yeah, that's true. See,
31 exact.
maybe we can get this one. Chicago.
Mucho comer,
Sí, mucho hambre.
mucho hambre, mucho caminar.
Sí, mucho caminar. No gimnasio.
No, porque andas caminando.
Sí, ¿verdad?
Mucho pierno.
¿Verdad?
This guy's 98.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Everything will be ready.
Thank you. Salud. Salud. Saint Patrick. Sí, Patricio.
Ya vamos a casa. Jesús, María, contentos, felices.
Bueno, se ve que ya lo van a abrir, ¿no?
What the name is it?
Shamrock Shake.
Shamrock Shake.
Yeah, that's right. The Shamrock is this.
Oh, got it. Only for St. Patrick Day.
Month of March. Oh. I comí un Italian beefy and hot dog.
Babe, this is a mint flavor.
Oh, really?
See?
I don't know. Never tried it. Not good?
Awesome. See?
Sí, bueno.
See?
Prueba, Luisa.
It's their ice cream cone. And they just put like green flavoring.
There's a poquito strawberry flavor.
Oh, by accident?
Yeah?
Probably. It's just not supposed to be strawberry.
Take this here, and then like here. So like this. See? And then everyone ask the people, oh, can we take a picture? And then, but we just like stand this aquí, like here, and then Marquis, Maria, come, and then I said, see, and then we just capture it.
Oh, how you push the...
Oh, actually we can have this one. It's a Bluetooth. And then you can just take this and then like see.